Good morning. Good morning to you. What is going on? You know what? Let's just throw this. Oh, I guess it doesn't affect anything if I'm on the screen. All right. Well, take a look at that. That is, hopefully you can see that beautiful collage of green. All right. If your favorite color in the sports betting world is not green, then you're not winning enough. All right. Yesterday got shellacked. But it's important on those days to remember, this is what we're looking at. These are actual members, users, cappers using PropsBot.ai, okay? Look at this board. I'm just going to let it sink in for about 5 seconds while I cough there and have a little sip. All right, there's the proof. I want to start off this live video with the proof. Let's see. There we go. And now we're going to get down to business. Zach Gallen's line jumped off the page with a high confidence score of 0.88. So got me thinking, what are we looking at here with Gallen? The only thing that I want to also take a look at real quick are Houston's pitches or per inning. I want to see one thing I liked about Houston's line against Gallen today is that Houston is hitting at a measly 0.86 or 86 weighted runs created. What else they have? Yeah, weighted runs created was an 86, super low. Their slugging percentage was low. Their on-base percentage was pretty low. I mean, we're talking like bottom 10, bottom 6 in the league. So I want to take a look at innings pitched for Gallen. Not innings pitched. I want to take a look at pitches per inning, actually. Pitches thrown. All right, so he's going to go 100. He's going to go 90 to 100 pitches as long as he's not getting shellacked. And there's his pitches per inning right here. All this data is right here in PropsBot. Hopefully you can see that okay. But let's say his average is 16.2, as you can see in the top right there. So let's just take a look when he gets to his average. We can keep it right about there. 18 is kind of a magic number, is it not? So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking that there might even be an opportunity to middle here. So if you look at it, the best odds right now, I think we actually just might have updated on Novig. So it's getting a little juicy, minus 165 to the over on Novig. I think that just updated. But as you can see here, DraftKings minus 185 at 18.5. Little opportunity to middle there. Take the over, take the under. Potential for middling opportunity there. Let me see. What was the other thing I wanted to see? Houston Astros 8.96 inning. No, that's not what I want. All right. I can't find it. I thought it would be on team rankings or whatever. But I can't find it easily. So as you can see, 50% hit rate, averaging 17.7 outs per game here. I'm interested in this play as the confidence score does seem to like it. Sean Burke, higher than 5.5 hits allowed. Hits allowed. Pitcher hits allowed. Now he's gone under in a bunch of games, but you can see he likes to hover. I'll have to take a look. That St. Louis game was probably a game. Oh, that reminds me. I got to pass that along. That was rescheduled there. I think they mentioned they're going to fix. Wow, Randy Vasquez, 2.5. Miami against righties. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Miami's batting the 4th highest right now. 4th highest against righties at an on-base percentage of 365. So you've got a team that's hitting well. Weighted runs created is 126. They're scoring well. In the game against Miami in May, he had 3 earned runs. This is a solid play right here. Plus, look at the odds you're getting. We're getting it at a 9.3% edge. which is basically your edge if you play this on DraftKings over the other books. That makes me want to take a look at his hits allowed. Wow, his hits allowed is pretty low, but his odds of going over aren't bad. Plus 110. Where are these sharper books? What are the books? DraftKings is a plus 105. So a lean to the under here. I think Randy's going over. I think he's going to go over the 2.5 earned runs here. Man, I feel like dropping myself. Let's take a look at other ones. Pitcher props so tough lately. Woodruff. What's Woodruff's strikeouts at? 6.5. 5.5 on FanDuel. I don't hate the 5.5 on FanDuel. Small sample size here for that guy, but let's take a look at. So if you guys are checking the app out for the first time, you can just take a look at batter hits. You can say, I don't want anybody that is higher than a minus 250, let's say. And we want to sort by, let's sort by hit rate. No, let's sort by confidence score and then hit rate over the last time. Cody Bellinger jumps off the screen. Didn't get it done in his last matchup, but look at his last 20. I mean, you can't hate it. Did he get lower at bats? Let's see. As long as he gets 3, is there any games where he only had 2 at bats? No, he's pretty consistent at 3. How about if he gets 4 at bats? Let's say the Yankees are playing okay today and he gets 4 at bats in this game. Yeah, an absolute smash. Now that's if he gets 4 at bats. You can see it has a little filter below it. Woodruff at 4.5, 5.5, and 6.5. T, good morning, T. How is it, T? How bad are you getting hit at 4.5 and 5.5? I'm just curious. Is the 5.5 playable, T? I guess that's my question. Can we play 5.5 as a straight? If we can play 5.5 as a straight, then I don't necessarily hate that at all. Like, give me the easier win. I'm not gonna lie to you, T. Let me know about that. I'm curious what the 5.5 is. I drank it all. Empty. It's empty. Yeah, because if you could play the 5.5 at like anything below or better than a minus 150, whoop, there it is. Wow, shout out to Novig. Shout out to Novig there. And shout out to T for sharing that information. T, I hope you have a great Monday. I miss you, T. We missed you in the Discord. I know you saw the messages. People missed you in there. It's slow. It's, it is what it is. It's baseball season. Get out. Get the time in with your family. Travel around. Take some vacations around this time. Stay out of the Discord and off social media better than I can. Because we're coming back for NFL, T. You got to put in the time now. Get the free time. Touch some grass. Because when NFL hits, we're locked in. We're going to be locked in for NFL. I can't wait. Let me try not to swallow the mic here. I cannot wait. So these are the highest things. We're looking at, just so you guys know, if you want to get a little sneak peek insider information, I always pass this along in the Discord and stuff, but sometimes it's easier to verbalize. We are just constantly adding to the confidence score. This last update was a big one. We've got to tweak the green and red coloring of the confidence score and where it is right now. I think it's like cut off at 0.5, but we have a couple of ideas of how to do that. I think one of the things we're going to end up doing is taking the median, basically essentially find the median of each market. And if you're above the median, it'll be green. If you're below the median, it'll be red. I don't love that as much as the other option, which is a little bit more difficult, but we'll get there very soon. Let me find out what markets and let me explain this. So for the confidence score, right? 0 to 1, 1 being the highest. I want to look at, okay, how do confidence score props perform for hits, runs, and RBIs, let's say, when the confidence score is anything above a 0.7. Then also, how do they perform when it's above a 0.6? How do they perform when it's above a 0.5? And then how do they perform when it's below that? When it's, a 0.4 and above or a 0.4 and below? And if we can find some really solid correlation there through this dashboard that I'm having created, then that's what I'd like to use to guide the confidence score coloring, because I want to make it so simple. Like literally, I haven't had time. It's early in the morning, family life, dad life. I'm up and I'm just jumping in here live with you guys. That's why it might be clunky. I'm not gonna come in and be like 10 props that I've got ready and queued up for you to go. And these are like, I'm gonna research with you here. That's what we're doing. And that is what I want the confidence score to be. I want the confidence score to be something you can open the app, look at the highest confidence score plays, play 2, play 3, play 4, play whatever you want for them. You could play 1 and put, 2 units on it. You could play 5 of them and put 0.5 units on each, something like that. And I want you to be in and out of the app in a minute. Like I want you to be in and out of the app in a minute. My goal, and I'm doing my job, and we're getting the most success out of PropsBot and hitting our goal if you're in the app less. I don't know if that's bad for business or not, but what I'm telling you is the truth. Like that's what I want. I want people to be in the app and out of the app, and that's it. Like I don't want you to have to sit here we sit here for a half hour and look at stuff because we're degenerates and it's fun. But if you don't have that kind of time, or if you're just trying to get in and get out and place bets in the morning, and then you want to do this for fun, awesome. We love having you here. I love the chatting. I'm just going off on a tangent here, but I hope you'll allow it. But my goal would be that you're not in this app a lot. Like you're in and out, you use it daily. It's part of your morning routine, but then you're out of it, and you're winning, obviously. So that's what we're shooting for here. That's the aim. Let's look at some home run plays. All right. Let's look at a couple of the highest home run plays on the board. Ohtani, Brandon Lowe. Oh man, we got to highlight this message. Got to pause it. Guys, if you're looking for me to get in and rapid fire 100 plays off and not interact, that's not who I am. So you guys are going to have to bear with me. What's nice is you could just take a few of the highest confidence scores and close the app if you want. But also if you want to grind, man, if I could put this on a banner, I would. Skeezy, appreciate you, my friend. That's it. I'm going to let that sit up there for a minute because you said it better than I can. That is it. I want the hardcore people to be able to jump in here and find what they want. I want to try to create that space for them too. So if that's you, you're welcome here. That's what I want too. However, I also want, oh good, we have pitcher data in here for Ohtani too. Is he pitching today? Interesting. But I also want the other group of people. There's like two sides of this, there's people that want to get in here and grind and they want to look at everything. They want to look at, I don't even know. This is all pitcher data right now because Ohtani's the rarity here. Plate appearances. Here we go. So you've got Ohtani, and there are people in here that say, I only want to see him when he gets 4 at bats, whatever, right? Great. We've got that for you in here. Okay. You can go in and look at that. You can look at his on ops percentage, all that stuff. So that's in here. However, is he also pitching today, by the way? Ohtani, is he pitching today? I got to find this out before I start getting silly with my information. Oh, Skeens is on the mound. Wheeler. Okay. That kind of guides, at least if they're not popping up. Birdsong. But yes. Ooh, Gomer's on the mound. Hits allowed, baby. Kirby, can't play that. Ohtani is on the mound today. Okay, cool. So we've got Ohtani on the mound today. That's cool because that's very difficult. When you've got a guy that has strikeout stuff and he's in there for pitcher and batter data, that's a weird thing for data. So Ohtani is in here. There's his strikeouts. I don't know why I'll have to take a look at his strikeouts here. They seem to be a little wonky, but at least you're getting the other data coming through. Oh, you know why? Because I know why. Because with Ohtani, we have to show all his games, not just the games he pitches in, because Ohtani's also hitting. So Ohtani's a little bit of a data anomaly in here. So if the chart looks a little wonky to you, my apologies, but that's why. So it's going to show Ohtani in every game he plays this year, but he's only pitched in a couple of these games. I think he's only pitched twice. So there are his two. You can see his 2 games right there that he's pitched. That's how he did. That makes sense. I get it now. Because then more importantly for Ohtani is, you want his hits and stuff. There's his hits. So Ohtani's stuff. Let's take out his plate appearances. There you go. Is that his hits? Wow. Ohtani's been kind of cold lately. Anyways, Askeezy, I'm all over the map, but I appreciate you. I appreciate this comment. That is absolutely right. I want to appeal to the people that want to get in here and they want to research and they want to dive in the data. They got a half hour to do it. Great. I also want to appeal to the people that are probably more like me that have 3 minutes to jump into the data. They have 3 minutes and they just want to find the highest confidence score plays, bet them, and get out of there too. So, yes, trying to appeal to everybody is never easy, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to get it right. However, I'm going to try my hardest for you. Let's take a look at the highest confidence score plays for batter runs scored. 0.39 for some of these, 0.38. Some of these really tight numbers we're going to look at, but basically it's just about retraining the model, giving it more data, and we're working on that this week and next week. So stay tuned because the confidence score is only going to get better almost weekly now because we can retrain it quickly, and weekly I think it's going to do it. And now we're setting it up. It's going to run automatically now. It's very exciting things coming up in the confidence score world. And that's really what we're going to be working on behind the scenes when NFL gets here, because I don't want to be tinkering on the front side. What is up, Hulk? AJ Lindsay. What is up, AJ Lindsay? Appreciate you for hopping in here from YouTube. YouTube has been just hating on the videos. Every time I do go live, it's been getting nothing for me. Like, I'm not getting pushed in front of people. I don't know. I don't know the algorithm as much as I'd like to, but I'm trying. So I appreciate you. Thank you for saying what's up. Always love the comments. Happy to talk through anything. We're just all grinding MLB through the summer months when hopefully you're getting out with your family, spending some vacation time, hanging out on the beach, near water, doing something fun, out in the sun, near the pool. And because this is all just biding our time for NFL to come back, which it can't come soon. It can't come soon enough. Let's just say that. I cannot wait. It cannot get here soon enough. Here are some other runs created. This is interesting. Runs scored for Addison Barger, and you're getting it at a plus 185 on DK. That is quite strong. Who is on the mound for the Yanks today? They play at 7 o'clock here. Yankees have Rodon on the mound. Okay. Not bad. With Skeens on the mound, it does make me want to just check Skeens' strikeouts. Let's just look. Let's just go right to Skeens. The only thing with that, there we go. Skeens, 6.5. Man, I don't hate it. What's his earned runs? Ooh, it's a tough matchup against Detroit. Man, they're not going to give us 2.5. 1.5 is going to be tight, guys. 1.5 is going to be a narrow line. Yes, I would say you could take the under. As you can see, the over is a 0.32, which means the under is going to be a 0.7 due to rounding rules. I got to be honest. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to save that actually, because that's something good to feedback on. Oh, there it rounded. It was 0.32, was it not? Like it was waiting for it to round. Good morning, Myron. What is up? Good morning. Oh my gosh, man. I'm so happy to be live with you guys. We've got the fam coming back. Hopefully you guys are having a good summer. Guys, anybody else shocked that it's almost August? As somebody who lives in a cold weather state, August means 2 things. One good, one very good, and one also very bad. It means NFL is almost here. Good, very good. It also means that the colder weather is coming. Very bad. Very bad. Listen, I'm so grateful to see everybody in the chat. Like, I just have so much fun with you guys. The fact that we can get Skeens, what kind of other views can I do? No, that makes me tiny. That makes me non-existent. That makes me too much. All right, I guess that's the best one right now. The fact that we can get Skeens at a plus 101 on Novig, and then you've got some other books that have it at There we go. You got some other books that have it at a -115, DraftKings, MyBookie, FanDuel at -108, Rebet and Flip -121 and -125 respectively, BetMGM -118, Hard Rock -130. I kind of like this, guys. This might be the play here. Now, Detroit, just really quick, against righties, Detroit striking out at the third highest rate. You know what? Let's roll this out for plus odds. I'm going to send this out. We got people. Okay. I'm going to send this out right now because I'm not letting the Discord get stuck hanging here. So we're going to do this. MLB plays 7/21. Too much value to pass up here. Paul Skeens. Sorry if this is right by the mic when I'm typing. Over 6.5 Ks. Plus 101. No vig. Shout out. I got to tell T. Okay, and then appreciate you guys letting me do this. What is it? It's Woodruff at 5.5 Ks minus 149 on no vig. Okay, just drop that in the Discord. Sorry about that. I know it doesn't make for the best content, but at the end of the day, the people that support me the most are going to get the goodies first and foremost. And if they don't get it immediately, first and foremost, because we find it on the stream, they're getting it while we're on stream. Okay. So that's just the way it goes. If you guys want to hop in the free Discord, just hop in, say what's up. We're just growing a great community there. If you want to sign up for the premium picks, great. We'd love to have you, especially for NFL, where we absolutely feasted last year at over 60 units. But MLB's been tough. I'm not going to lie to you. MLB's been a grind. So that is why it is priced at $10 a month accordingly. But yeah, we'd love to have you. Ultimately, it's more about the community than anything else for me. So you've got Flaherty on the mound against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is striking out at a rate of 21.1% over the last 14 days, dead in the middle right there. So nothing crazy, but maybe a little Flaherty at 6+. And yeah, I mean, Flaherty at 6+ isn't a bad play. I'd like it more at 5, because 5 you have a 73% hit rate. You could do 5+, and then the Skeens at 6+, and probably get pretty decent odds. Actually, don't hate that. I might take a look at that after we get off here. But yeah, and then we already went over everybody always wants home run bets. So let's just take a look at that, and maybe we end there. You know what? Actually, we didn't do it this way, though. I want to do the highest confidence plays. Ohtani is the highest confidence home run play on the board. And then Schwarber and Brandon Lowe. You know what? That's going to be, I mean, it really is kind of silly to parlay these together because they're kind of long odds to begin with, but I'm a silly man sometimes. So let's go ahead and put these guys together. I'm going to build one out with Lowe, Ohtani, and probably add in Schwarber there. Cal Raleigh, no surprise that he's right up there. Soto, a little hidden value. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do one where the minimum odds are a plus. I don't even have to do plus. I forgot. Let's take out all these guys. Does that work? Oh, yeah. And then you've got Brandon Lowe and Ellie De La Cruz. You know what? Do we just run out these 2 or 3 guys too for like a long odds play? All right, that's another one. That's a longer odds play. But that's why I'm saying, guys, like these new updates, I hope you guys like them. Like, look what you can do with this. So, like, let's say you don't want anybody with crazy odds. You just want somebody like right in the middle there. There's your sweet spot, 400 to 600. You're never going to see one over 600. I mean, like, I love it. Like, I think it's super helpful. But yeah, you could build this out. This will be great. You know, all the updates will be good for football. It might be good for MLB, but great for football, or good for NFL, but fantastic for NHL, whatever. You know how that's going to go. If we want unders, yeah, these unders aren't going to be there. We're not going to have home run unders either. So let's just take a look at the best under of the day here by confidence score. And that is going to be, wait a minute. At worst, let's go minus 170. No, I did it. No, I did it right, didn't I? Yeah, I did it right. Wow. Oh, yeah, these batter walks are wonky the way they're coming through. I got to look at that. There you go. The best under on the day, 15.5. Wow, I don't hate that, actually. I mean, holy smokes. I don't hate that at all. All right. That is not a bad under. Arizona's not batting that poorly at all. Oh, yeah. Colton Gordon. That's a good find, too. Whoops. Uh-oh. We're getting spammed there. Colton Gordon from Houston, under 15.5 outs. And that's a DK. I don't hate that at all. I don't hate it at all. Carlos Rodon. Yeah, we're not going to probably touch that. I like these 15.5s. All right. Nope, I found the ones I like. It's a little high. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of variance, but well, listen, here's the reason it's so high, because it never happens, but I think it's something with the odds API. Ooh, almost did the AI. I think the batter walks are coming through, like Novig's showing these lines or something. They're always on Novig and they're always batter walks. I don't think we can actually find them. I mean, if you could find them, obviously that's a smash, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's something with the odds API coming through, but these are legit. Like, that's a solid one right there. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Ashkey, appreciate you stopping by, man. Make sure you shoot me a message after, all right? I just want to connect with you, say what's up, and tell you how much I appreciate you hopping in and giving those good comments. I will catch you guys on the next video. Appreciate you guys hopping in. Loved hanging out with you today. Have a great